Hello there, my fellow developer. Do you send emails? Do you send them a lot? I hope you are not using Gmail then. If you have ever used AWS or any AWS services like S3 and EC2, let me tell you there is an AWS service which lets you send emails as well. With that, you can send 10,000 emails for just $1. You might not know about this hidden gem, but it's called Amazon SES. That's the cheapest email service which exists. But there is a catch. Even though SES stands for Simple Email Service, it's not that easy to use. AWS does not let you create, edit, or even delete your email templates. Forget about getting to see a preview of the email template you just created. That's why I built AWS Mail, the Amazon SES template manager, which lets you manage email templates. You can also send emails using the templates you create. Let's see how to use this tool. Alright, so first we need to visit to awsmail.app. So once you go to this website, you will see that we have this cute little icon, and again you can get to see a preview of how the editor looks and everything. And yeah, we have just said how it all works and how we are not storing your data. It is all locally. We are just calling the AWS APIs. So whatever you put here is secure and only AWS gets to know. We know nothing about it. All right, let's now get started. I'll click on get started. It will ask me to provide the access key and the secret access key, and also I have to if I want to save this credentials locally, I can opt for that as well, so that I don't have to enter this every time I come here. Alright, now I'll show you how we get this credential. If you don't know, we simply just go to AWS and we create access key and secret which has access to Amazon SES. Okay, now I need to go to IAM. So here in IAM you can select users, but let's first go to IAM. In IAM here we have lot of things. So here in users you can create a user. So we will create a user and I'll call it SES template user. Alright, and we don't want to provide AWS console access. I'll just do this and I'll go on attach policies directly. You can even create a group and have multiple of those things, all that, but here I'll search for SES. Amazon SES full access for now I'll give, so the app can create templates, edit, delete, and even send email on behalf. And now I'll go next and I'll just click on create user. So now the user has been created and I'll click here to view the user. Now what I need to do is go in security credentials. This is where we generate the security keys for access key, ID, and secret. If you scroll down here, you will see this access key and secret, this access keys. So if I'll click on create access key, it will ask me where do I want to use this. So I'll click on third party service and they'll ask you they can use this and this, but this is the easy way. I click on understand, I click on next, and I can put some description as well, SES template, and I'll click on create access key. That's it. Now I copy this access key, I go back here, I simply just paste this and I copy the password as well and I paste it here and I save it locally. You can also have multiple select a region here. Let's do US East 2. If you don't have any template, it will show you this, but ideally most of the things people do it is in US East 1, but we will check US East 2. And if I click on authenticate, it will check and verify if you have access to this thing, to SES or not. So here we have to create this template where we get to see a preview and everything. Here I'll show like demo template. Okay, now I can say like welcome to learn aws.io. And here what we do is we basically put this text, whatever email text you want, get rich quick, and whatever. You can also run this validation to see if your HTML is valid. You can also run beautify to format your HTML. And now from here you can also send email, but before that you have to create the template. Once I click on save, the email template gets created. Now if I open this, you will get to see this preview as well. And here I can just copy this ideally and paste it here. And in this body you can put a lot of different things, all the HTML which is required. And now if I want to send email, here I am not using any data, so I will just from email is also needed. So if you go to SES, you will have to have some verified identities which you can do that. So let's go to SES and I'll change this to, instead of a US East 1, I'll do US East 2, because that's the reason we selected when coming here. And in identities, here we have to create an identity. Either you can use an email address or you can use the domain name to verify this. Okay, and for now I'll go with the email address. So I'll put my email address which can receive email, which is shivam@loneaws.io, and I'll click on create identity. You can also enable virtual deliverability manager and all, but we don't care about that right now. Here the verification is pending, so I will be getting an email soon from AWS. So here you can see that I have got this email, and I just have to click on this and my identity will be verified. If you are unable to receive emails using the address, and if you want some to use some no reply address, you can just use this DNS verification method, where you'll have to go and update the DNS records. That's it. And now I will use this same email here, and here I can put multiple recipients. Let me put the same email address and I'll click on send email. So here this is also required, but I think you can skip this. Okay, email sent. Let's wait if we get this email. Since we have this template, now what we can do is we can also put some template strings like hello, welcome to AWS Mail, name. I can pass here, and here I'll do the same. I'll do this name. Okay, and here we get to see this as well, and I'll have to click save changes. Once it's updated, I'll send email, and recipients I can only send to the verified emails right now because I am in sandbox. So if you go to get setup, your status will be here in sandbox. You can request access, production access. If you want to send it to any email address, you will have to tell them how to do this. If you need any help regarding this, feel free to reach out to me. You can find the contact details in the description. Okay, now here we have to put the data, which is name, and we have this verified, we have this verified. Okay, so I can use this to send and receive. And name, I'll say YouTuber. Okay, and I'll click on send emails. Also do note, if you have any error in templating or anything like that, you will not get an error here. You will have to set up some events from SNS, which will listen for invalid emails, and then it will send you some notification. Okay guys, so turns out our emails were getting sent in spam. So here you can see I have this welcome to AWS Mail YouTuber, and yeah, that's it. So this is how you send email. If you go back, you will get to see this, all the templates which we have. I can select this and I can delete, or I can download this as well in HTML and text format. So now if I want to change the region, I'll exit and I'll make it US East 1, and I click on authenticate, and here I get to see all the emails which I have created. Let's see if we have this worry not email. So here you can see we have some basic things, and here we have images and all these tags. And now even in subject we are using templates. So if I want to send email, I'll again same put the same details, and I will be able to receive emails on any domain. And I don't need to verify this because my US East one, North Virginia, has access to production emails, so I can send it to anyone. For example, if I show you this ticket confirmation email, this is how it looks. I write this HTML here, HTML CSS, it gets rendered here, and you update it, you send test emails with it, and that's it. You can use this to select all the templates, download it. So if I select this email like worry not, and I click on download, so you will see here that it has been downloaded in HTML and in TXT as well. If I open this, you get to see the same thing. So if you want to create a backup, this is great way for doing it. And here you can search as well. So if I do weekly, I'll get this. For worry, I'll get this. Okay, so this was all about how you can use AWS Mail.app to create, edit, delete, update, and manage your email templates for Amazon SES. Okay, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in comments. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next video.